thank you so much. This looks great. No, really, you saved me a lot of money. Thank you very much. This looks like a great job. The screen looks perfect, but it's booting up kind of slow, though. Yeah, you can take a look at it. This kind of clicks funny. I mean, I don't want to get them. Why would I need a new hard drive? This worked before I brought it here. This worked before I brought it here is a saying that every independent technician is used to hearing. Because in our business, we work on machines 99% of the time that people have damaged, that people have thrown something on or broken in some form or another. And the most common one is the one that I just demonstrated. A customer comes in with a computer with a broken screen. They drop it off a table, and then the screen is completely invisible. It's all blotches, and they can't see anything. The inexperienced new technician replaces the screen, turns it back on and shows it to the customer right as they come in, and it doesn't boot up properly because their hard drive is bad. Now, the hard drive is bad because they dropped it. The thing is, if you drop a computer hard enough to break its screen, you've probably dropped it hard enough to break its drive, or all these people are going like, I put my computer down on the table, and I didn't do anything to it, and I woke up and its screen was cracked. There should be a lawsuit on Apple for these easily breakable screens. These people are deluded, and if you take a screen, let's say one that you've replaced that has only a tiny little crack in it, you could try stabbing the shit with the screwdriver over and over and over again, and you will not be able to break it unless you put all your effort into it. It takes a lot of effort to break the screen, especially an LCD screen. It takes a really hard hit. And when you smack something that hard directly, you've probably broken the moving part of the computer that grabs your data with a little arm running around on a motor. And if you've broken that part, the customer has no idea that this is bad. The reason the customer doesn't know that their hard drive is bad is because they can't even see the computer. The only time they're going to see the computer, since the last time when the thing actually worked, is right after you replace the screen. So they're right. It did work before they brought it to you. It also, because they haven't used the computer at all in between the time of the accident and bringing it to you. Now, some of the ways you can get around this are by running a program like HDD Regenerator or any sort of program that checks for bad sectors on a drive before you replace the screen. This way, while the customer is in there, if you see it's really badly damaged, just plug it into a side computer, run this program, and give them a call in 10 or 20 minutes and say, listen, I haven't touched or opened the screen of your computer yet. I just wanted to test this drive because it seemed like it suffered a bad drop and it has some bad sectors here. Now, I'm not sure if you'd want us to replace your drive as well. I'm not sure if you even want to fix it at this point since it has a bad drive. What would you like us to do going forward? This drive has bad sectors. You don't owe us any money yet. We haven't actually fixed your computer. That is good because people don't like to be surprised. And the only thing that people like less than them being surprised is then when they're surprised and you're surprised at the same time. If you don't know why the machine is not booting up after you fixed it, and they don't know why, and they weren't expecting it, what happens in their minds is a complete clusterfuck of their imagination coming up with all these bad, impossible things. You have to put something in their mind that explains it before they start making things up in their mind as to what awful things you did to their computer. Because again, if you can't control the situation, you're screwed.